Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So tonight we got to talk about Alabamistan. I'm saying Alabamistan because the legislature there is the Taliban. A gentleman named Dickie Drake introduced a bill. And the stated purpose of the bill is to cut down on false accusations of sex crimes. Filing a false report in Alabama, it's already a crime. But I guess the penalties aren't stiff enough. So, if you make an allegation of a sex crime and it's proven false, guy's found not guilty, the accuser looking at 10 years in prison. Keep in mind, a convicted rapist, the average sentence in the U.S. is 9.8 years. They may also be liable for the accused legal fees. Man. So, when some bumpkin deputy mishandles evidence and breaks a chain of custody, and the rapist walks, she goes to prison. Crazy. Or when maybe a person just has a credibility problem. Maybe it's a child on a youth basketball team. Mr. Drake, aren't you involved with that? So when one of those kids gets molested and comes forward and nobody believes them, you gotta throw them in jail? This is a solution to a problem that really doesn't exist. You know, studies put the percentages of false accusations of rape in the single digits. Now, so it's not going to accomplish fixing that, and rape is already one of the most underreported crimes in the country. It's not going to solve that, but let me tell you what it is going to do. It's going to make every rapist in the country move to Alabama. Oh, I would not be sending my daughter to Auburn or the University of Alabama. No way. Because that's just a target-rich environment now. A careful rapist who doesn't leave physical evidence, they'll always walk, and their victim will go to prison. Because Dickie Drake's friend, his ex-wife, said something. So he decided to introduce this bill. That's what happened. That's actually, and he didn't even, that's not even hidden. He said that. He's introducing this bill because one of his buddies, I guess the guy's ex-wife, claimed that he abused their kid or something. And, yeah. So now, every rapist in the country is going to move to Alabama. 10 years. If the criminal justice system in Alabama is this flawed, this tragically flawed, that false allegations are that much of a serious problem, wouldn't the solution be to address the criminal justice system and not put rape victims on trial? Wouldn't that make more sense? I mean, the idea here is that these false accusations, well, they're running amok and they're ruining people's lives and they could send somebody to prison. Well, okay, so the criminal justice system is broke. You're saying the criminal justice system is broke, but you're just making the assumption that it's only broke one way and that guilty rapists don't walk? So he gets to rape her and then put her in prison? I honestly can't believe that this even made it. I can't believe one of this guy's aides didn't just look at him like, are you out of your mind? Do you not understand what this is going to do? I understand you're 70-something years old, but people travel. You know, in today's age, people travel. And somebody of that ilk, when you create an environment in which they can basically operate freely with no real risk of being reported, You don't think they're going to move? I would get out of Alabama. I really would. I would not send my daughter to a university there because the frat boys, oh man, they're going to love this. They're going to love this. And you know they've got the best lawyers. That's really what a courtroom in Alabama decides, isn't it? Who's got the best lawyer, not who's telling the truth. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.